Boy got the fireplace in the background. My boy got a real night capish over there.
Hilarious.
Oh, I gotta play Marty that video I sent you. That's gonna be the first.
Oh,
That's gonna be the first one today. Matter of fact,
I'm with it. I already got my answer. And I thought about it. It only took me 10 seconds to think about it.
I haven't even thought about it. I kind of just wanted to wait.
Now, okay, so can I use football or do I have to use basketball?
Whatever you want.
Oh, okay. All right,
Whatever you
cool.
want.
Because if this is football, this is a no-brainer. I'm sorry. I just
Marty, you can
I
hear
What is
this?
your
no.
favorite sports team? The team you love the most. Okay, for me, it's the Seahawks.
No.
And what is the team you hate the most in that same sport? For me, it's the Patriots. Okay, now he said you're the best player on either team, but you're either the best player on your favorite team, the Seahawks, and no matter how good you are, you never win a championship. You can win MVPs, Player of the Year, Pro Bowl, whatever the sport is, MVP, whatever, but you'll never win a championship. Or you play for the team you hate and you win championships all the time, but it's at the expense of the team you love. So I have to play for the Patriots and beat the Seahawks, whom I love, over and over again. What would you choose? And you're lying.
What would you choose? So you the best player on the team you hate, or you the best player on the team you love?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The team you love never win a chip, but you got all the accolades. The team you hate keep winning chips, but it's at the expense of the team you love.
So be on the team that I love and never win a chip versus be on a team I hate and
And
got all the
always
accolades.
and always win the chip, but at the expense of the team you love.
I'm taking the team I love.
And what team is that?
What sport?
Whatever sport you want.
Oh, football Ravens for sure.
So you'll be on the Raiders and you'll beat what team?
Ravens.
Oh, you'll be on the Ravens and you'll beat what
Yeah.
team? What team you hate? You better not.
Cowboys.
Okay, cool. Bet me too.
I wasn't gonna say the Texans.
Cool, 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 cool,
No,
cool,
no,
cool,
no.
cool, cool, cool.
If it was basketball, the Rockets for sure. I hate.
Ah!
For sure.
That's
Sure.
when I thought I dodged the stray. I'm talking about. I thought
Sure.
thought I matrix that hoe. That hoe. He wanted that bitch and it curved and came back and still
Yeah,
hit me.
for sure. For sure.
Damn,
The
bro, that's
Rockets for sure.
crazy. And you'll be on
I'm
what team if you was basketball?
Basketball.
Yeah,
The Lakers.
understood, understood. For me, um, I think I would be on the team that I hate. Nah, I'm bullshitting. I'll be on the team I love and win all the accolades and still go to the Hall of Fame.
So
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm about
I'm still going to the
to
Hall of Fame. I'm still going to the Hall of Fame. I got all the accolades. Yeah, I'm still going to the Hall of
yeah,
Fame.
yeah.
Still getting all the bread. I still got the Nike deals. I still got everything the nigga with the chip got. I just ain't got the chip.
A lot of boys in that Hall of Fame with no rings.
Yeah, and then I would play for the Rockets for sure. Um, and I will beat up on
well, you're not beating
ah
up. You're not beating up on them.
Wait, time out. First of all, if you getting all the accolades in the Rockets, they don't trade you. So
what
let's start there.
what you mean?
Let's
Oh,
start
yeah.
there.
I
What
know
you
you want to
mean?
see GM too. Well, they
Now you finna play how your team don't work, operate. Take
But
away all the good.
I mean it would make sense because that's the reason why we not winning chips. That would make sense.
oh, they
Okay,
keep trading all your players.
Say it again. I ain't hear you.
talking to you, Randy.
Mm.
Oh, what you said?
I said he's not only going at your team, he's going at your GMs too. Because apparently y'all
Good point.
according to the market. Now, for me, this is quite easy. I would never put on a Atlanta Falcon jersey ever, ever, ever. No,
You gonna play for the Saints?
of course, I'm gonna get all these MVPs. I'm gonna run up this Mahomes bag. I ain't got to win no tip. This hell niggas ain't won the tip.
Yeah.
But hey, nigga, put on the Atlanta jersey and go win the chip and beat the Saints in the division every year? No, sir. I can't even do it. My heart can't even take that.
He said my heart can't even take that. I respect that.
Are you telling me go play for and win them chips?
Not the Cowboys.
No.
Anybody but the
Hell.
Cowboys.
I can't seriously take. I can't literally take somebody serious that were willing to play for the team that they hate
The most.
Yeah.
at the expense of the team that they love.
Yeah, that's too much.
About your character.
That's too much. Yeah.
What?
That's too much.
What?
I couldn't beat up my Rockets like that every year, bro. I couldn't do it. In the championship, which means my team made it every year?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that means every year I got to beat the Saints in the NFC Championship game to go to Super Bowl and win. Couldn't do it. Bro. I couldn't do that to my mom.
Going to the NBA Finals every year and losing. Your team that you love. You grew up a fan. No, I'm not doing that.
That's tough.
Oh,
That's tough.
sorry.
Well, that's a
that they would go to the Patriots and they like the Seahawks. They wow.
Yeah, they lying. They lying to you. They lying to you.
In a relationship, you need to be questioned.
All loyalty aspects of his man's life need to be.
Wherever you're employed, they need to to check your NDAs because you're definitely giving out company secrets.
Crazy out here.
The barber, you're definitely cheating on your barber.
Your girl is completely out the question.
Oh, she's done. She's cooked.
What?
She's cooked.
Over with, bro. Nah, I can't rock with that.
That's a good place as any to start this episode, man. We back. It's your boy Oz.
Right, Jay.
And we are the Breakdown Bros.
React Institute, baby.
And we with Marty J in this. And we back. This is some more heat for y'all. We got some interesting things to talk about on this episode. Welcome everybody. Welcome to all the new people that haven't tapped in yet. We appreciate you for tapping in. While you tapping in, if any time you feel that you like the content at any point, go ahead and smash that like button. Matter of fact, right now, just go ahead and right next to it, just hit that subscribe button. And if you're really feeling us, you can hit that notifications bell, and it'll let you know every time we drop some more. As soon as we drop a new video, it's gonna let you know, so you'll see it first. We also got a segment of what they won't say on this episode as well too. So gotta stay locked in, gotta stay tapped in. What you say? Oh, anywho, as y'all have heard or can see by the title of the video by now, we're getting started out with, just the little hypothetical up at first, but I want to get into some basketball related stuff because it is kind of a crucial time in the season. It's like a month and a half left in the season. We fresh after the All-Star break. We got teams that's looking on the rise, and we got some teams that's ain't looking too good.
Real quick. I just want to say that I called this Oklahoma City Thunder thing a while ago.
I do remember you saying something about the Thunder.
Before the season started, I said they was gonna be a top 4 seed. That's just going, and it's on camera for y'all who don't know. Yeah, it's on camera. So I just wanted to get that out there. I didn't been right 3 years in a row on teams who gonna make the playoffs after a prior year's mid-season move or a pickup here, a pickup there. I'm 3 years in a row with this. Started out with Cleveland, did the Kings last year, and then now I'm right there with OKC.
That's a
So
great
I'm just
segue to my first question because I want to know who y'all got for MVP.
I want to know before all that why is Darvin Ham still the head coach of the Lakers?
Why you?
But
Why?
anyway,
Damn! Why?
anyway,
Hey!
um, um,
Bah!
go ahead, my bad,
Caught
my
her
bad, my
straight
bad.
like a
I'm
hoe.
sorry.
Like ain't nobody said nothing about Darvin Ham in a while.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, dog, bro. I seen somebody drop a blog the other day saying let Darvin off the hook. It ain't Darvin's fault. I was like, is that what we going with
Anywho,
now?
anywho,
here's my thing, bro. Is it really his fault, or is just the team just not put together right?
And is that his fault? That's technically not his job.
It's not his job. His job is to get out there with what he got, and right now he ain't got too much of nothing.
that's the problem though. His subbing is. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, quick question. Quick question.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead, man.
Jared Vanderbilt. What's the difference?
Who?
Between who?
Jared Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish.
Not size. That's it.
169. What 116, 6'9", 6'10". The other one what 6'6", 6'7". What do they do differently?
That's not the problem. The problem
Oh,
is
let me get to it. Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell. What's the difference between them two?
a lot.
That's four niggas who do the same thing that the other person does. You can't have two of the same type of nigga in one. You can't do that. How about have two niggas who do what they do and get rid of them?
How about not subbing D'Angelo Russell out for Cam Reddish? How about that?
Are you talking about like in-game moves?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's like he got a bone to pick with D'Lo for some reason. As soon as D'Lo start messing up, oh, come sit on the bench.
You
For
have
Cam
to
Reddish,
do that with D'Angelo Russell.
I kind of feel like that too. D'Lo is one of them type of players. Like if you let him go for too long, he'll shoot you out this bitch. He'll shoot you
what
out
is
this
Cam
game.
Reddish gonna do? Is Cam Reddish gonna shoot you in the game? Oh,
Mm,
y'all must have not watched the Denver versus Lakers game the other day. Oh, okay.
touche. You got a good point.
Okay, but my question is, why do we play Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell at the same time?
Scoring. They're aggressive.
Scoring, aggressive. They both 6'3". Who they guard?
Who's guarding them?
Let's get to the crux of it. No, basketball is outscoring the other person. But if I'm giving up 130 a night, it's damn near hard to beat anybody. Let's start there. They don't guard. No, they can't guard us.
I'm not doing that.
Hey man.
I disagree.
Every one of us can go get a bucket on the Lakers right now. Right now. D'Angelo Russell can cook. I'm cooking him right now.
Hey, hey man.
Come on, right?
See,
It ain't all damn, bro. Yeah, do he do some dumb shit from time to time? Yes. But the roster itself is trash.
Disagree with that.
I don't think the roster.
I don't think the roster is trash.
I don't think the roster is trash. I don't think the roster has enough depth. Is that's the problem for me. I feel like your Cam Reddishes and your Jared Vanderbilts of the world should be the guys coming off the bench. But instead, you got them starting, and who backing them up?
The lineup, truthfully, if we want to be serious about this, the lineup should really be okay. You pick one. You either start D'Angelo Russell or you start Austin Reeves. I don't care. Start one of them, but you cannot have both of them out there. Then you need to throw in. I would say, I mean, this don't sound crazy, but just for the way the shit going, the way the roster set up, they ain't got no choice but to start Torian Prince.
Another bench guy that should be coming off the bench.
But who else on the roster can start?
But that's
Oz?
my point. That's my point, though. That's
What
the
did the
reason.
Lakers ever do to you?
That's the problem with the roster is the depth. There's no depth to the roster. It's not a bad roster. There's just no depth to it. If we added some more pieces, okay. But right now, as it's constructed, they don't have enough.
And then,
I
boom,
just can you finish your starting lineup?
I would start whichever one. I mean, it doesn't really matter, whichever one. I don't want to start D'Angelo Russell simply because I just think he just deserves to come off the bench.
Yeah.
I would start.
What that man do to
So you
you?
start off Torian Prince, Braun, Rui Hachimura, and AD.
I'm not mad at that. Thank you, my love.
That's the best start
Yeah.
you can have. Truthfully. And then
Of course.
what Spencer did with it. With whichever one of them other niggas you put on the bench. Cam Reddish.
It's Spencer coming off the bench.
Yeah, I wouldn't start Spencer Dinwiddie. Bro, they too little at the guard spot. That's one of the biggest issues. We got 3 6'3"
Then why go?
underneath.
Then why go get him?
That was the splash. That was the pickup. That was the great, that was the great pickup, I guess.
Man is clearly trying to ruin the Lakers. Man. That's terrible lineup. That's awful. That's awful.
Who's gonna run over Dan Adam?
Who you got starting, bro?
That's awful. I have D'Lo at the 1. I got D'Lo at the 2. I got AR at the 1. D'Lo at the 2. Rui at the 3. Braun at the 4. AD at the 5. I got Christian Woods, the first person off the bench. If you're gonna sub anybody, he need to get more burn. Torian Prince can come 7th, and whoever else. But AR and D'Lo need to start. I don't know why this man trying to act like everybody front backcourt is like 6'8", 6'7". It's not like that.
Oh,
Look at the West.
most of them are though, Marty.
Like who? Name them.
Most guards in the
The
league.
Thunder, the team that y'all just brought up. Who's their 1 and 2? Who's their starting 1 and 2?
Shay and Josh Giddey. Shay is 6'7". Josh is 6'7", 6'8".
Okay, who's Timberwolves? Who's their 1 and 2?
Anthony Edwards and Mike Conley. Mike Conley, what, 6'4"?
Who's their 1 2?
Okay, that's a wash. Okay, let's say Mike Conley and Austin Reeves is a wash. Who the fuck guarding Anthony Edwards?
Bro, nobody's guarding him. Nobody. Like that's the issue that people are having. Like it's gotta offset. Putting somebody like Cam Reddish guarding Ant-Man, he's not gonna stop Ant-Man from getting his buckets. But he's not gonna score either. So what good is he starting? He's gonna score 5 points maybe that game. What good does that do us?
Same thing with Jared Vanderbilt. That's the exact same thing. They both have these same problems, which is why I'm saying you have 2 niggas who only gonna bring you 7 points a night between 2 people.
You want one of them to start.
No, none of them should start. None of them should be on the team. Let's start there. The Cam Reddish made no sense to me when it happened.
I felt like he was gonna bring more offense, but he's not.
Where? When the last time he made 3? High school. They was talking about how great of a shooter Cam Reddish was. Oh my goodness.
They must have did something to him, bro.
It's Reggie Miller.
No.
Oh my God. Oh, he's gonna go to Duke and he's gonna shoot the lights out at Duke. Nigga ain't making a 3 all year.
Hey,
Nigga
who was
got
that? Who was that? He said. Who he said was. He said he gonna make the 3 today and not go hit one for a couple weeks. Who
Oh,
was that?
Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews.
No. Tim Hardaway. Hardaway, and he been cooking.
he has lately
he
he
has.
been
He has.
calling.
He has been. That's
Lately,
right.
but this way on it. Wait till the playoffs. I bet he go a week straight.
I hope so.
Week straight, no buckets. I bet you.
Hope so.
So who y'all got? Who y'all got for MVP though?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Back to that. I'm going with Shea.
Hey, for sure.
And why? Why is that? Over Joker. Why you rolling with Shea over Joker?
Joker already got 2. He got 2. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander this year might be the best player in the league. If we only talking about this year. Yeah, he might be the best player in the league right now. This nigga got what? They didn't play 50 games and he got 30 plus of them with 30?
Yeah. I like
That's
Shea.
crazy.
I like him because he's doing more with less.
And he's averaging 30, shooting damn near 60%.
Chet pulling his own too. I ain't gonna lie. Chet is really helping. He pulling his own.
Called it. Bro, we've been watching Chet since he was in high school.
X.
On the video, and it was like, I know who Imani Bates is, but this white boy is good, nigga.
Facts. We did say that. I remember that. And I'm going to get that clip for this. I'm going to get that clip because I remember saying that.
I don't know who this white boy is.
Yep.
But Chet Holmgren is kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll be the first to say I didn't think he was going to do nothing this year.
Nah, bro.
I'll admit that. You suspended Chet.
So is Wemby? I mean, is Chet? Is he like available to win Rookie of the Year?
No,
yeah, but we know that.
I mean, he is, but he's cooked. It's not even close anymore.
Oh, Wemby definitely winning that.
But when they play head, Wemby is out here killing them, just like he did in the USA team. When they played France, Wemby gave him hell. They lost, but Wemby gave him hell.
Damn.
To answer your question about why Shea,
yeah,
I don't know what the actual criteria is for MVP, but for me, what it is if you remove that person off that team,
oh yeah,
what that team look like, and they would be garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Without Shea, that's as simple as I can put it. If he wasn't on that team, they would be garbage.
I wouldn't say they'd be garbage, but they wouldn't be the 1 seed for sure.
Who would the Nuggets be without Jokic?
Oof. I think the same thing. I don't think they would be garbage, but they wouldn't be a top 3 seed. They would never win no chip without Jokic.
Their offense literally runs through Jokic.
Well, but I mean, then it would just run through Jamal Murray. So I mean, it's not really like with OKC. If you took now Chet got to run the offense. Ugh.
Say ugh.
I don't know.
Mad at it.
But no, they're good though. Nigga with Josh Giddey and Lou Dort and both of the Jalen Williams. The Wiggins kid is pretty good. Bro, they nice. They picked up Gordon Hayward. I don't think it's gonna do much, but hey, he on the squad now.
They are nice, but I think it's simply because of him. I don't see them being anywhere close to like they like a like a fine tuned motor. Like everything just really
It clicked.
cohesive. Like it just clicked. And removing him, I don't see that being anywhere close to that. That's why I say I think they would be garbage. Not because of the talent, but because he just his game just puts everything else into play. Like everybody literally know their role.
Yeah.
But removing that is like, all right, now what?
That is tough.
I definitely agree with that. I agree with that for sure. So who y'all got
I
for?
love,
Say
I
what?
love the way they play. They coach.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know how
yeah,
to say it.
yeah,
Buddy
yeah,
got a got name is nasty work.
yeah.
But he's a damn good coach, bro. I love the way he played him. He
Mm-hmm.
keep them. He know when to take Shea out. He know when to put him in. Like when I was watching, I want to say the Clippers when they beat the Clippers the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching him coach that game. Like, bro, yes, I would be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like, it was nice.
So going into a month and a half left in the regular season, give me y'all's picks, man. Who you got coming out of the West and the East, and then who you got winning the championship. Early picks, and then we'll revisit this once playoffs hit.
Man, I I don't have an answer for you, bro.
I do.
Honest.
I do.
I
I
don't
do.
see I don't see nobody beating the Celtics, and I hate
Ah,
the
let's
Celtics.
hello. I know who coming out the East. It's the Boston Celtics.
I have them winning it all, unfortunately.
The Boston Celtics look scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you the reason
I'm
why.
throw up even saying that.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why it's scary watching them play as an opposing fan, like a fan that's not a fan of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary watching them play because the ball moves so fluidly on literally every possession. Every possession, at least 4 players touch that ball. Every possession. If and if not, JT pulling it and he making it. Very rarely does he pull a shot early in the shot clock and miss it.
Mm-hmm.
If he decides to shoot the shot early in the shot clock, he making that thing. If he not shooting it early in the shot clock, that ball moving and they moving. It's like it literally is like how watching them play against the Warriors, and I know that's a bad sample size because they literally smacked them by 50, but watching them and watching how the ball moves and watching how they move, yeah, they gonna start knocking down shots once you start getting up because the confidence is flowing. Everybody gonna start hitting. You can literally get the last person on the bench out there to make a shot at that point. But
Yeah.
it was how the ball was moving, how they was moving as a team, flawlessly, trusting everybody to make shots, making the one more pass to literally everybody, no matter who it was, JT or not. We're going to make this extra pass, and I trust you to knock it down. Go ahead and knock it down. And they was knocking that thing down every time. And that's without Porzingis. That's what's scary. The defense, they play very well on defense. They have a bench. They have depth. They have what they looks. I'm telling you, bro, it don't look good. As an opposing fan, it don't look good for anybody else. I'm just saying.
That's the scariest part for me is JT not even ice on like he was before.
And did y'all see Xavier Tillman on Gil's Arena talking about him being on the team? He said it don't even feel like we're running their full throttle yet. I said,
Xavier Tillman.
yeah, he got traded. He said the difference between playing here and playing in Memphis.
The Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart deal, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
He said the difference in playing here and there is here it was rowdy. We got the music going in the locker room. Everybody hype. Everybody lit. Everybody talking to each other. Whoop the whoop. Here It's quiet. Everybody come in. It's like a business. It feels like a business. Everybody come in with a briefcase. Everybody come in dressed nicely. Don't nobody say nothing to each other. They just get out here and work. He said, and the crazy thing about how we're playing right now is that it don't feel like we like playing all the way full throttle. It feel like we still got another gear to go once we get to the playoffs. And I say, ooh, if y'all got another gear without Porzingis, like, and y'all playing like this without Porzingis, and you got another gear and Porzingis, oh my gosh. But go ahead, Martin. I'm sorry to cut you off.
That was it. That was it for me. Just seeing JT like not isoing as much as any other year that he's been in the league. Then that experience of like, they've been in the finals or Eastern Conference Finals every year since.
They got vets on that bench. They got vets on that bench. They know how to win.
Like it's disgusting to talk about, bro. I hate the Celtics, but I just gotta be real, bro. I really don't see nobody beating them in a 7-game series by injury. Like, nah.
What you saying?
Porzingis too.
I said I'm about to shock the world with this one.
What?
I agree with everything y'all said. I just hope they don't have to play Miami in the first round.
You think Miami a bad matchup?
They are their kryptonite. Nobody figures in the East. Can't nobody beat them but Miami. Why? I have no idea.
I have a good point.
I have no clue.
Bro, shut up. Shut up, bro. Talking about the Heat culture.
Jimmy Butler.
Oh my God. Don't say that. No. That ain't the reason. He damn sure ain't the reason. He ain't the best player on the team. Don't get me started. Don't talk that shit. But I agree with everything y'all said. But if they have to play the Heat in the first round, I'm nervous.
I feel you. I kind of understand that because they do got a way of getting to the Celtics. I don't know why.
For whatever reason, Philly always bigger than them. They have Embiid. We take care of y'all. Giannis, we know how to beat you. You just can't. We leave you alone. You can't beat us either. When KD was there, he can't beat us either. Why in the hell has Miami beaten them 3 out of 4 years?
Very true. Very true.
How? Why? Like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense to me.
Good point.
But that is real. They cannot fuck with Miami in the playoffs.
Now Jimmy is real too.
Oh my God.
Playoff Jimmy is different. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. We talking about playoff Jimmy.
Playoff Jimmy Dimmy. I come on now. The regular season, I get what y'all saying, but playoff Jimmy is a little. He kind of turned it up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No. He can go from
a little bit.
Yeah, my boy. He turned it up. He turned it up.
Bro.
But listen, the thing is, if you don't see Miami and you end up seeing Milwaukee in the conference championship, what does that look like? 7-game series, Boston and Milwaukee.
Boston 6. We're okay.
Gentleman sweep.
You gave him 4-1. Randy said 4-2.
4-1.
6. Easy. We ain't even worried about Giannis.
With Dame though. You ain't seen this team yet.
Did y'all see what Drew Holiday did to Dame Lillard in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, for sure. He can he do it. He can basically hold him to his average, which is basically all you can ask for.
I remember
Rivers Bucks are getting gentlemen swept.
Doc Rivers, man. Glenn.
And then there's that. The Doc Rivers point. 4-2. Easy money. Easy
That's
work.
crazy.
Easy 6-game. Easy 6-game series. Easy.
That's crazy, big dog. All right, man. Well, that brings us to the segment of the show. Our new segment called What They Won't Say. Segment of the show where we kind of get off our chest anything we haven't pent up this week. We just want to let the people know some a different opinion than the masses has. We want to give a different perspective, a different outlook. Then this is kind of where we do that. So this is that time. This is what they won't say. Which one? Who want to get it started today?
I want Marty to go first.
Man, I've been sitting by for years and years and years, just watching my mans get disrespected, year after year after year after year. It's like people really forget, and what they won't say that Allen Bubba Chuck Iverson is the third greatest shooting guard of all time. I'm talking about the four-time scoring champion, Allen Iverson.
Shooting guard.
I'm talking about the same shooting guard that has over 345 games of 30 plus points or more. Now, in the chat earlier today, the hot take was Dwade, Allen Iverson.
Dwade, Allen Iverson.
And the blasphemy that was spewed in the chat that minimized Allen Iverson's career just being someone of the culture. Lord, don't strike me down for even saying that type of word. Please, bro. Please, bro. I just really want to get this out there. In what world,
Oof.
in what world would anybody take D Wade or Allen Iverson? And that's no knock to D Wade. I love D Wade. Shout out D Wade. There's no diminish to him, his career, his game. But let's be real. It's not even close. It's not. And the only thing that most people would say is, "Oh, D Wade got rings and AI don't." So
Well,
I'm not done, but you can go ahead because I've been waiting to hear your argument. So
chat. If you're wondering who said that in the group chat, it damn sure wasn't me.
they know they know.
Okay, so this part of that, what you said was right. Part, AI top 5 shooting guard of all time.
No, I said top three. Top three.
Mm-hmm.
He's the third best.
I
I
mean,
didn't say top five. Third best.
3 is his number, and all of that stuff, but he's not better than D Wade, bro. I'm sorry.
No way.
And just physical ability. D Wade was 6'4". If I'm not mistaken, he leads all shooting guards and blocks. D Wade, if I'm not mistaken, is second only behind Michael Jordan in steals as a shooting guard. Now,
Allen Iverson was a three-time steal champ, but carry on.
understandable. I get
Carry
it.
on.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All of that, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have steals for his career than D Wade? No. Okay, so let's talk about offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, please do.
Allen
Four-time
Iverson.
scoring champ.
Allen Iverson.
Four-time scoring champ. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Go ahead.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
He didn't have the athleticism. I don't even think he had the clutch factor. Let's talk about it.
You said scoring?
The clutch factor.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now, for some context, I'm only 27. So I was born Allen Iverson's rookie year, right? I was born his rookie year. So I can only go from what I've seen and then the research that I've done. So, yes, Allen Iverson, MVP. Yes. Beat the Lakers in the playoffs when they was trying to sweep everybody.
How many MVPs does D-Wade have?
None.
Okay.
You're right.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now, Allen Iverson, in the finals against the Heat. Against the Lakers. Against the Lakers. Won one game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won one game. Did he win
Shaq and
anymore?
Kobe. Nope, he did not. Nope, he did not. He only won one game against Shaq and Kobe. Game one. Yep.
Yeah. When he went to Denver, right?
Mm-hmm.
The year after they lose in the conference finals, right? Gets traded to Denver. What did he do with Denver? Mind you, average 26 with Carmelo Anthony. How far he get? Allen Iverson, great player. Yeah, wonderful. Would probably average somewhere between 30 and 40 right now. Yeah. So he probably would, more than likely. But if you put a prime Dwayne Wade, Flash, nigga who was supremely athletic, carried Marquette to a Final Four by himself. Name another player from that Marquette team. I'll wait.
Name another person from that Georgetown team.
He had John Thompson.
The
Top
coach?
5
You
college
named the
player.
coach? Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I interrupted. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I got it in my closet right now.
I feel you.
Got a whole chapter on Allen Iverson. Whole chapter. What we talking about Dwayne Wade, bro? Talking about Dwayne Wade. Nah. I'll take Flash over AI. For sure. Right now. For sure. Yeah. Give me Flash.
This is tough for me because I lived both prime eras. I lived through a prime AI era. I was young in that prime. What would y'all say AI's prime era was?
Hmm.
Cause it's kind of
Talking
long,
about
ain't it?
talking about peak AI?
Yeah.
Yeah. About 3-4 years, maybe.
What years was that?
97 to 06.
97 no, to 2006.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely lived through that.
Really through 08.
Yeah, that was what he was with Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before you go, I just wanted to ask him something. So to sum up everything you said, what? So you said athleticism is more athletic than D Wade. That's what you said. And what else? His defense.
He was a better defender. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. And what else? That was it.
He was a 6'4" player with a post-up game, too.
Did have a mean turnaround.
But I'm gonna come back.
I mean, um, I haven't looked up any stats. So without looking up stats on dry eye tests, I'm gonna have to go AI.
The
And I'm
the
on.
stats is not gonna favor this argument for me. I already know that. We're not even talking about stats. Did you ever hear me bring up a finals MVP or 3 championships? I never said none of that. Never said none of that.
True, very true.
Those are team accolades. I brought up stats like an MVP, like a 4-time scoring champion, like a 3-time steal champ, stuff like that. I brought that up because that's individual accolades that
What?
tells you the type of player that person is, which is why I said he had over 345 games, scoring 30 plus points to D Wade's 200 and D something.
Ish.
D Wade's highest scoring was highest scoring year was 30. AI had 3 or 4 of those. Um, his worst year he averaged 13. D Wade's worst year he averaged 11. I
Uh,
mean, D Wade definitely had a better team for sure.
so, Randy, so here's my question to you. You're taking D Wade as far as prime years? Like, are you taking D Wade in a certain time window, or are you taking him
I'm
overall?
as at his peak, I will take Dwayne Wade over Allen Iverson.
So we're talking about Dwayne Wade's peak over Allen Iverson's peak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. You would probably say that, but
Of course, the
it's
teams
more
look
to
different.
AI. It's more to AI than just on the court stuff, though, bro. It's other things. Yes, he was more polarized. He was more, he changed more stuff. D
We're
Wade
talking basketball on
three
the
because
court.
yeah. But if you take a lot of that stuff away, then we got a 6'4" nigga who shot the ball a lot. That's what they won't tell you. Hey, I was forced to score 30. If he didn't, they wouldn't win.
It's his fault.
But it was the fact that he could. He had the ability to do that. It would be different if he. Yeah, we
He
asking.
was the
Hey,
whole. Of course, he has the ability to do that. He's the only nigga taking shots.
Eric Snow wouldn't. It wouldn't look like that if Eric Snow was taking all the shots.
Well, duh. Eric Snow
But
ain't
that's what
Allen
I'm.
Iverson. See, this is what I be saying, bro. Now I sound disrespectful. I'm not trying to disrespect Allen Iverson. I ain't saying I'm not trying to. I'm not. See, this is why I hate having these type of
Because
conversations.
you got to put
Because
one down.
now I got to argue against, and I against. I understand that, but if I'm talking about a player and just from what I've seen all the Allen Iverson highlights. Yeah, have you watched some full games? Look at some of the bullshit he was putting up. Look at some
Mm.
of the shit he was taking. Some of the shit he had to force because he's 6 foot. D Wade ain't had these problems
Okay, so
because
Because his team
I
was
can go.
better.
Huh?
Because his team was better, he didn't have to do that.
No, he could go crazy on his own. His ability was he's bigger than him. His ability was a little better because I can do certain stuff without having to work as hard.
mm. Okay, so you're saying you're giving it to D Wade on size, strength. Like I'm physically capable of doing more than you can at your size.
And then I can dunk on you too.
I'm trying to see what you're seeing, bro. I honestly am.
I guess AI ain't never dunked on nobody.
I mean, he had that's what, and I literally just had that thought and that's why I'm saying I'm trying to see what you're seeing because
6 foot.
AI was putting people in the rim, bro.
It's like he's penalizing him for being
Small
natural
and their
scorer.
team was ass.
And just for being a natural scorer, bro. Like that's just he's just a natural scorer.
I mean, we're not
Yeah,
talking about we're not talking. Okay, Randy, we're not talking about
I
somebody
like
that.
D Wade and win a first round series by himself as a rookie.
Oh, Allen Iverson took.
Huh?
Oh, do you know who was on that Sixers team that played against the Lakers?
Say it again.
Do you know the team, the 76ers, that he took to the finals against the Lakers? That's
If I'm not
equivalent to LeBron's first
mistaken,
NBA finals, bro. If not
if I'm not
worse.
mistaken, he had a Hall of Famer on that team
Dikembe?
in the Hall of Fame.
Because Dikembe was a scorer,
I
right?
was about to say he definitely helped on the defensive end. He definitely helped
What are we
AI.
talking about here?
I understand that he helped the other
He
team
was
not
tracking
score
Kobe.
so
Like,
AI
come
could
on,
score.
man. Bro.
I think you looking at it from a standpoint of physical stature for one. I do see your point on the fact that if I put AI and D Wade up against one, D Wade gonna punish him just because he's bigger and longer. I understand that, but in the sense of scoring, D Wade had a few ways he could score. Yes, he could go by you. Yeah, D Wade was fast. He wasn't AI fast. Yeah, D Wade got a post game. AI ain't need one.
Good to have one.
I think because D Wade was so big, he kind of the post up game it aided to his overall game because he's so big. Now I can post you up. AI being as small as he is, I'm just gonna go by you, and that's what he did. So I think you can't penalize one or the other for using their stature to their advantage because AI ain't doing too much dribbling. It's downhill. Boom.
So now it becomes a preference thing because I'm not debating AI's greatness. I'm not. All I'm saying is I would take if I'm drafting a team and you're telling me I can have D Wade of '07, '08, '09. Them 3 years he was going crazy, yet they're losing in the playoffs. Very similar to Allen Iverson. I will take that person over Allen Iverson.
If you putting your team together.
I'm taking a person that was averaging almost 30 points for over a decade. Sorry.
That's cool.
Damn,
That's cool.
that's tough.
Yeah. But you have to put a lot more defense around your team than I do.
I know.
You have to put a lot more help around your team defensively than I do.
Why? You just said he's going to shoot all the shots. So why?
Because who is he guarding?
He's not guarding nobody really. He's a floater, roamer. How he got over
Exactly.
the
That's how
steals.
you're gonna have to
Now,
play him. That's how you're gonna have to play him, though. That's his point. You're
now
gonna
in 2024, you can't do that
you
because we exploit mismatches. So you're
Okay,
going
so
to.
name your five with D Wade as your shooting guard.
I can go anywhere.
Yeah.
is
You just want to
okay.
have to
Before
craft.
you do that, is D Wade your no? Is D Wade in your brain, in your from your perspective? Do you see D Wade as being the best defensive shooting guard ever?
No, what kind of question is that? And
I'm
I
just,
know
I
you
just
asked that to him, but it's Kobe and Mike is 1 and 2. Like, stop it. Anyways, next question. Huh?
Call me
Huh?
stab on this one, but he leads all shooting guards and
that's
blocks,
why
and
I
he leads.
asked. See, that's why I asked because I knew
Bro, this is
when you asked the starting five question, I knew Randy was fixing to go defense. You finna put together a starting five that you think is all time defensive team.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Are we going like forever or just like today?
And no, let's keep
whatever.
it.
It
Let's
really
keep.
doesn't. It does. Go
I,
ahead. What?
I was gonna say let's keep it in the same realm. Let's keep it like in their prime type shit.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I will go. Okay, Steph, D Wade. You can have Bron because I know that's who you would pick. So I'll take Kawhi, KD, Jokic,
Steph, D Wade, KD, Jokic, and who?
Kawhi.
and Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
Okay. Steph, KD, Steph, KD. I mean, Steph, D Wade, KD, Kawhi, Jokic.
Yeah,
You playing KD at the 3 or the 4?
he'll play my 4-man.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He'll play my 4-man. I'll live with whatever 4 he pick, or Anthony Davis or whatever. I can live with all of that.
I'm going J Kidd at the 1, AI at the 2, Bron at the 3, C Webb at the 4.
Ooh,
This team is
damn!
big.
I was gonna go somewhere else, but you just gave me what what they want. Ooh, ooh! You just gave it to me. Ooh, you just gave it to me.
I don't know who I would go with the 5. Like, I'm not gonna go Shaq. That's trying to a 5 that don't need the ball to
I would have
score.
picked. Of course we was gonna pick Braun and Shaq. I was gonna do the same thing, but I just left that
No,
alone.
no, no. Yeah, I'm not picking Shaq. Because Shaq need the ball. I'm trying to pick a 5 that don't really score like that.
That plays defense. You got Ben Wallace out there. You got Amari. Well,
Dwight.
Amari
I'll take
Stoudemire on.
Dwight.
Oh,
I'll take
Dwight.
Dwight.
Yeah,
I'll take Dwight. Dwight. I'll take Dwight.
that's tough.
That works. So now
Dwight.
we just take the white, bring him, we make him have to go everybody else. We have Jokic running everything. We have Kawhi. I can stop and guard whoever I need to. I have Dwade. He's guarding AI since this is the topic of conversation. He's gonna guard AI, and then let Steph and Kid battle each other however they play it out.
Then you taking your scoring, D Wade, Steph.
Hmm?
So Steph is taken away from D Wade scoring.
Not in the offense, no. The offense is fluid. The offense is fluid because I can go however I want to go with D Wade. I can post him up. I can screen him rolling. It doesn't really matter. I can play him however it needs to be played. And
That's the,
Steph is just,
that's the thing
I mean,
about
Steph
having a bigger shooting guard. You can use him in a lot of different ways as far as setting screens for other guards, and they're gonna work because he's bigger than them.
and I can work him on the ball as well, and have Steph play off the ball. So it really doesn't matter. So yeah, that's all right. Now you have an issue though, because you're talking about you have J Kidd.
He's
J
big.
Kidd, traditional point guard. Everything runs through me. So now the ball is in his hands more so Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was best with the ball in his hands. Am I wrong?
Probably true.
So so now that kind of limits him because now once he get it in the offense, he has less time to work because AI was a dribbler.
Hey, y'all not doing that much dribbling, G. One,
What I mean,
two. He may shift you maybe twice. Maybe. After that, downhill.
okay.
It's the reason why I picked J Kidd and Bron because they're gonna give him the ball. They're gonna get him open. Doesn't have to get himself open.
Then you have J Kidd and Braun. Now we got conflict on who running the show. Oh yeah, we gotta be all right. We gotta be all right. You got locker room problems, bro.
Oh no.
He said you got locker room problems.
Got locker room problems, bro.
No.
Out there trying to hoop. KD's out there trying to hoop.
You got ego problems.
Jokic trying to win and go with his horses. Steph
Jokic
don't
don't
give a
care
damn.
about nothing.
Steph don't give a damn.
Then you got Dwight over there acting a fool.
D Wade running it all, and Kawhi just in the corner waiting on the game to start. Man, we all right over here. D Wade making sure everybody on practice on time. AI still in the club. This nigga ain't getting to practice till 2 o'clock. Yeah, we all right, bro.
Not with
We
Braun on the team.
shit.
AI's not practicing. AI
Bro,
not practicing.
not with AI. Hell no.
AI not practicing. And Bron dealt with Kyrie. He good.
Yeah. Kyrie ain't Allen Iverson, bro.
You right. Yeah, we got a game at 7. All right, I'll be there at 6:45, ready to hoop. And go give you 30.
Hey,
I'll
go
give
get
you 36.
Definitely go get 30. Walking
first of
around.
all, he taking 25, 30 shots to get it.
Facts. And that's
That's
the
first.
other thing. That's the other thing. The nigga scored 30 on what? 25 shots?
Come on, bro. That's a lot of shots to
That's a
get
lot
30,
of
man.
shots. That's a lot of shots, bro. You're not getting that many shots on that team that y'all just put together. Neither one of them niggas getting the amount of shots that they normally would. The AI and Dwade not getting their normal shots.
Yeah. And my nigga is more likely to get 30 on his shots than AI is on his amount of shots.
I think AI gonna live in
Oh,
transition on his team because he got J Kidd and
I can't.
LeBron. Woo! Throwing that mug
We
up and he running. Woo!
got a 6 foot nigga in transition. That's fun.
I
When
mean,
have you ever?
they're not fast. You have nobody on your team faster than AI. Let's just get that out the way. So if we're talking about running transition, they're getting beat
Yeah, I don't have. We don't have the fastest niggas. No way. No, we don't. But
in transition. Now, if you get us half court, that's different. In transition,
here's my okay. So
y'all better sprint y'all ass back.
what a lot of motherfuckers won't say. Um, so somebody school me because maybe I'm just not. I just don't know enough. Maybe I just don't know enough. But the most I've seen from this nigga was him crying about calls. He ended up on the Sixers late, and then he tried to win the chip with Detroit, and he just didn't go there with him. How good was Chris Webber for real?
wait, what?
You don't think Chris Webber was that nice?
I ain't say yay or nay to none of that. I just asked the question because it's a lot of people talk about how good Chris Webber was. You know, was he better than Tim?
No.
Oh,
No,
why you?
no, no, no. We're not gonna do that. No, nope.
Just ask
You
the
gonna
question.
bring up the best
Mm-mm.
power forward to play the game and say is he
A
better than
better,
him?
a
Come on.
better, a better, not comparison, but somebody to go at him. Maybe Amari, maybe KG. I think KG was better than Chris Webber though, so that's not really not.
Rasheed Wallace in his heyday better than Chris Webber?
Rasheed Wallace, that's not fair to Rasheed. I mean, if you're talking or early Portland Trailblazers, Rasheed, okay, now you're talking. Now we got a little
Still
bit
say
more.
no to that.
I mean, I said you got a little more of an argument, but I didn't say you're winning the argument. Still lost, but it's a little closer.
Okay. Now, I think this is one of the most disrespected players in I ain't gonna say disrespected because that might be the wrong word, but um no, I guess you could say was he better than Dirk?
Bro, I almost got into a fist fight with somebody over this because they said Chris Webber was better than Dirk and then
I'm
switched it
about
up.
to say, nah, I don't think he was better than Dirk.
No,
Okay. So that means he was the fourth best power forward in this generation.
In what generation? The 2010s?
When he was playing. You know,
Oh,
when he was over there crying with the
what was
Kings
that?
and
2000s?
when he was over there
Yeah, that's
when he was
2000s.
lying to grand juries and
Oh,
talking
damn.
about
This nigga then.
money and
Oh my
how he
gosh.
was
Hey,
running
yo.
away.
bro, Chris Webber and Dirk basically have the same stat line.
Niggas want to talk. We want to talk.
What?
I'm talking about choking national championship games away, and you know all of this stuff Chris Webber was doing, and I'm like, so how good was he? Sound like a choker to me.
Bro, you not finna do that to Chris Webb, bro. You not finna do that. Chris Webb is really like that, bro.
A choker is
Okay,
crazy.
so
Don't do that.
so
Don't do
me.
that, bro.
I
You
think
know
Chris
something?
Webber
Don't do
definitely
that, bro.
deserves what he has, and that's just
The,
that.
the the problem is that the Lakers. It's the Lakers' fault why all these players are getting overshadowed, and that's just because they couldn't beat that team.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's kind of like
That's all it
How
is.
Braun been doing the East all these years, and how you got some teams that'll never some teams that was some good legit teams, but you'll never hear about them just because they never got to beat LeBron.
They had a crazy roster. They was deep,
They had a nasty roster,
like all time.
an all time roster. Like
You
who's on
just
that team? Mike Bibby, Doug Christie, uh, um,
Turkoglu.
Hito Turkoglu, Peja
I mean, not Turkoglu. It was Pager.
Stojakovic. Wait,
Yeah, they had
Bobby
I was about to
Jackson.
say Hurdy Turkoglu was on that team too.
yeah.
Bobby Jackson.
Bobby Jackson
Bobby
and
Jackson.
C Webb.
Yeah, all of that. He was supposed to be the best player, right?
Supposed to be. He was the
Yeah, he
best
was the
player on
best
that
player on that
team.
team
Don't do
Oh,
that.
okay. So it was just the Lakers' fault they never won.
for sure,
Yes.
for sure.
So he never played. He never played San Antonio in the playoffs. He
Oh,
never
Bloody Bebop
played.
too. Bloody, I forgot about Bloody Bebop.
He never played Dallas in the playoffs. No, I'm asking. I don't know for sure.
I don't remember. I don't recall who they played in the playoffs. Who his matchups were.
Chris Webber, I seen was playing with Allen Iverson, looking like horse shit in the barn stable.
Nah, well, I'm not gonna let you do that. He was
Chris
I
definitely
Webber,
mean, are you talking about his post prime? You saying with Detroit he was playing with AI?
no, he was playing with AI with the Sixers.
when.
Huh? Chris Webber ain't never played with AI on the Sixers. I don't know
When?
what Sixers team you was watching.
Nah,
One,
Chris Webber was drafted to Sacramento, wasn't he?
no, he was drafted to the Warriors.
The
Then,
Warriors. That's what it was.
bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, mid 2000s, he was playing with them.
When? Mid 2000s? Hell
Bro,
no.
it was that bad. Y'all don't even remember that nigga playing for them. That's crazy.
Hey, bro, if this nigga pull up some shit and show me Chris Webber was playing for them, bro, and was averaging like 4 points,
Bro,
I'm dead.
Bro,
I got it right here. He was averaging.
2004,
He
2005.
averaged 20 and 15. He averaged 15 in 0405 and 20 in 0506. Last year's AI was there. So 15 is terrible and 20 is terrible, I guess.
I mean,
Damn, hold on. What I do?
it ain't
God damn it.
horrible.
God damn it. That's why. That's why I asked my elder statesman. I didn't know. I can only go by what I saw. And what I saw looked like shit. But
Nah,
that's just me.
nah,
That's
nah,
why.
nah, nah, nah. Think of his game like prime C Web. It was a problem. It was a problem. It was like almost like Jermaine O'Neal. Almost like
So
a almost like a
He
mix
about to say
of
something crazy. He about to say something crazy.
almost like a mix of Jermaine O'Neal and Amari Stoudemire. But
so
I'm
his
take away Amari's like dumb athleticism, but give him Jermaine O'Neal's like footwork, spin ability, because Amari ain't have all of that shit.
so
Jump shot, he had a 17-foot jump shot, may even hit a three for you every now and then.
So all that being said, he was still the fourth best of that generation.
Mm,
I'd say so. That
Okay.
generation, I'm thinking Dirk, KG,
Tim,
me.
Tim Duncan.
Zach Randolph,
He
you
was.
know,
I give him better than Zach. I give him better than Zach.
okay. So Rasheed, Antonio McDyess,
Antonio McDyess is out of there. You're cooked. Rasheed, and
Holiday.
at that time, he was better than Rasheed. At that time, when Rasheed was coming into the league, the first like 4 5 years, oh, he was better than C Webb at that time. But we talking about in the 2000s, C Webb was better than Rasheed Wallace.
I would take Antoine Walker over Antonio McDyess. Is you dumb?
Antonio, hey, McDyess is cooked, buddy. He's cooked.
Oh, that. That. I
He's
just
cooked.
another name I hear all the time that I have never really just
Why?
heard.
From who?
Bro, when you listen to them podcasts, like All the Smoke and all of them, when they talk about Biggs in that era, he's always one of the names that come up.
You're, bro. Don't
Who,
forget
Antoine? Who you
Huh?
talking about? Who you talking about? What
Antonio
name you
Antonio,
talking
McDyess.
about? Oh,
But here's what I want you to not forget when you hear them hear ex players talk about people. You know as much as we know as a player, a lot of the stuff that you can do to affect the game that don't show up on the stat sheet. Antonio McDyess was one of those guys. When he set a screen, you're gonna feel it. He's talking like he's changing shots. He might not block it. He ain't gonna get the thing that show up on the stat sheet, but he changing shots around the rim. Antonio McDyess was one of those guys.
hmm.
He do everything that don't show up on the stat sheet, which make him to player, you're solid. I can't get around you on certain stuff. Like I know I can't be asleep on the backside. Like you're a solid big. You may not be scoring crazy. You may not be getting blocks out the wazoo, but you're a solid big. So when people start talking about bigs and stuff, it's like I can't overlook Antonio McDyess because it was hard every time we played against him. He maybe he didn't score 20, but I was beat up every time we played Antonio McDyess. That's what they talking about.
Okay. Just I didn't know. I was just asking. I hear that name a lot too. I'm not about to go look at. I'm not about to go look at the highlights because highlights show everything. What the
Yeah.
best in guys game?
I'm telling you, yep. That you're right. You're right. You're right. Antonio McDyess was not. I don't think he was ever really just like a give it to him and let him work type of guy.
Hmm.
I think he did have a little post game though, if I'm not mistaken. He did have a very minimal post game, like one of them basic ass post game that just work, like the little hooks and you know what I'm saying, over the right shoulder, over the left shoulder hook. Your up and unders and shit like that. He had a little bit of that, but it wasn't crazy.
My nigga David West was a monster. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying he better
David,
than whatever.
did you say David Wesley or David West?
No, David West.
Okay, boy. I say David West, they play for the Rockets, boy.
David West can play for the Hornets too, nigga.
Oh, that's
Forgot.
right. I forgot
Number
about
4.
that.
Yes, sir.
I forgot
Ball.
about that. He did. All right, your turn, Randy, on what they won't say.
Didn't I go?
no, put that Za down.
Oh, I didn't go.
Nah, you just had something. You just had an add on.
Oh, hmm. What they want to say?
From the start.
Oh, here we go. I'll tell you what they want to say. And this is gonna sound real blasphemy. Oh, remember that. All right. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there.
Go there.
No,
Please,
that's what this
please,
for. You gotta
please
go
go
there
there.
now. You
Please
gotta go there now.
Go there.
Damn, damn, man. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. It's all good. Okay, I'm here now. All right, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, we're finna get canceled. Or we're getting canceled. They're packing us up.
Won his last chip in 2010, right?
Mm-hmm.
He stopped playing in 2016, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I finally come around to it. When Skip Bayless said at the time that Tim Tebow was more box office than Kobe Bryant, after all this time, I finally came around. I think I'm like,
Ooh-wee.
okay.
Ooh-wee.
When you on his face, it sounds crazy, right? On his face, like Tim Tebow, Kobe Bryant. That shouldn't even be in the same sentence, right? But for a stretch of time, Tim Tebow was like the biggest thing in the world. So when he said that about Kobe being, you know, getting bounced in the first round by Dallas and then coming back, losing again in the playoffs, not making the playoffs, then he got hurt, and all of the rest of the stuff. For like that 1 year, yeah, Tim Tebow was a little more than Kobe.
And
Off sheer fact of it's kind of like the NFL. Like it's the NFL. So in the sense of the NFL is the biggest draw, like it is. It's the sport. Not in just America. That shit is big. So it's like at the time he was kind of generating more money than Kobe. He was, yeah. He for yeah. That
Good
sounds
luck number.
it sounds bad, but it's not.
Need that gumbo za you over there on, cause you were tripping, bro.
It
What?
sounds. I know it sounds bad, bro. I know it sounds bad, but
It's just
yeah,
simply not true.
yeah. You
You
kind
was
of
you was better off saying Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow, huh?
mm,
who had a better
yeah.
who had a bro? That's kind of I don't know, man. I don't know who had a bigger high school buzz, like Johnny Manziel or Tim Tebow.
Who had a bigger college buzz?
Yeah,
Johnny Manziel
I was
easily.
Oh yeah, for sure,
I was about to
for
say
sure.
so. It would be it would
This
be
man
it would be
said.
closer to say Johnny Manziel had was more box office.
I'm talking about in the NFL.
That man said Tim
One year,
Tebow was more box office than Kobe Bryant.
that 1 year he had in Denver for them that stretch of games where they was losing, and then he just start going crazy for 5 minutes a game,
I remember
bro.
that.
That's all everybody talked about, bro. Then he's praying. He's a white boy. Oh, I love God as a white man, and they was buying into that shit, bro. So it's like for a stretch of time, he was. Now, when he said he was better, he was more box office than LeBron. Nah, he lost me. He lost me with that one. He lost me. He jumped way off the cliff with that one. But yeah, yeah,
Lost me as Skip Bayless said. I'm sorry. I checked out once you said Skip Bayless.
yeah,
Man
man.
said
That
Tim Tebow was more box office than
definitely. I
Kobe
mean,
Bryant.
it sounds bad, bro. It does.
Boy,
But
that's finna go viral.
when you think about it, on his
Oh
face, he
my
was
god.
kind of, in a
I don't
sense,
even want to be in this viral clip. You got it.
he was kind of right. And I got humble on my chest. That's real bad. Hey, I mean.
That man really sat up and looked in his camera and said, Tim Tebow was more box office than Kobe Bryant for 1 year.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
shut your black lips. No, he
Yeah.
wasn't.
He's 2 for 2. That man said mac and cheese is trash.
Oh yeah.
Now
He's two
Tim
for two
Tebow.
for
Oh yeah,
sure.
you on a roll, my boy. I can't wait till next week.
Oh God, I
Oh,
can't wait till the internet get a hold of your ass, boy.
mac and cheese is trash. I
And then he gonna
continue.
double down on it. Hey, bro, you need to chill,
That
bro. You
man
got.
looked
Did you see
dead
the
in the
comments, bro?
camera.
Did you see the comments? You had people like, what's wrong with this dude?
It'll be all right.
Hey
It'll be
man,
over.
look, I'm gonna tell you something. This is a little story, bro. Side story. I'm at the park with my son practicing baseball. This lady has her son. She walks up to me. She goes, "Hey man, I know you. You from that TikTok, the Breakdown Bros. Man, I was gonna follow you, but that dude don't like mac and cheese, and I don't really trust people that don't like mac and cheese." I said, "What? That's crazy." Look, and we can't even get the like, bro. Yo, man, say, bro.
Hey.
We 5 days out of Black History Month, and this man just said Kobe Bryant
Hey.
Tim Tebow was more
Just for
box
one
office.
stretch of time, bro. Just for one stretch. I kind of agree with. I kind of.
Oh man. Oh my God,
We
boy.
just bust a right out of Black
And
History
that was
Month.
good.
He gonna come in the
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. I felt, but I was thinking about it, and because I went back and I was listening to y'all the thing about the all decade teams, right?
Uh-huh.
And the fact that they had Kobe on the third team in the 2010, and I was like, yeah, he won a chip 2010 right at the cusp, but then it kind of went downhill after that. He won a chip, and then it kind of just started to. I'm not talking about the injuries, like because I mean that happens to everybody, but the years they was having started to like decrease, and then that instantly popped into my head, and I was like, yeah, for like a year, he kind of was just a second. It was like hell.
keep saying this
It was
shit.
kind of like insanity of football. That nigga was the biggest thing in the world for 2 weeks.
I'll give you that. I will give you that. That's probably a fair comparison. The Tim Tebow hype and Lynn Sanity. That's probably a fair comparison.
Same thing.
I'll give you that.
So and Insanity dropped one in Kobe face per game.
You did. I saw that. I definitely was a witness. That don't. I don't know. That.
I mean, that sounds bad too, but it happened. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh man, moving. I don't think we need to harp on this any longer. I think we have enough. Enough for the
I'm sorry.
viral clip.
Your turn, cause oh my god,
My goodness, boy, that was woo hard to sit through.
5 days out of Black History Month.
I apologize.
My.
It's just the truth.
Into the lashing pole.
All right. I'm gonna switch gears just a little bit, not too much. We're gonna stay on sports, but I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch the gears to high school basketball because
Wait, so you're not gonna say what they won't say though?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But mine gonna be about high school basketball.
Okay.
Just because state championship time is around the time school basketball is ending and AAU is starting. So kind of want to give parents and kids something that folks isn't saying. And I have a lot on this. I probably gonna touch on something like this probably every now and then just to give my high school peeps some love. But parents, this is to the parents. You got a kid that play any type of sport. I don't care if it's basketball. I don't care what it is. If your kid is struggling, right? Your kid come home, I'm not getting playing time. I don't think coach like me. All of this other stuff. If you the parent, it's probably your fault. And I say that for this reason. Listen to me. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm with you now.
Your kids' success in whatever they do, sports or not, hinges on their habits. If their habits are bad, that's why they sorry. That's why coach don't like them. That's why they not getting in the game. Their habits are bad. Can you have bad habits and work at your job? They probably gonna let you go. They probably gonna let you go pretty quick. So that's the same thing happening to your kid. Coach like, come here. Come sit down. You got a bad habit of not remembering the plays. You got a bad habit of setting screens and not hitting a damn soul. You got a bad habit of not talking on defense. You know what? You got a bad habit of not touching the line when we running 16s. You know that? You know, you got a bad habit of coming in to practice 5 minutes before practice start with a cup, a Sonic Route 44. You know, you got a bad habit of that. You know, you got a bad habit of eating at home. That's why you stay hurt. That's why coach can't never put you out there. Probably why your memory is bad and you can't remember the plays. It's maybe your eating habits. Maybe you should try to eat healthy. Like, parents, the reason why your kid coming home angry, ready to quit, ready to waste your money, it's your fault. That's what they don't tell you. That's what won't nobody tell you. Because it's the parents' job to tell you, and it's their fucking fault. So who gonna tell you? The coach. Hey guys, that's me. So let me do what I can do. You know. Let me do what I can do. Because the coach can only do so much once the kid is on the floor. I can't fix bad habits. It's hard to fix bad habits. Come on now. It's hard to fix bad habits. The habits need to be worked on at home. Yo, somebody, y'all notice? Hey, chat, notice how none of my friends are stopping me. It's probably because I got a point.
You had a good run, fellas. So for us.
Listen, you want to change your kid's success route? Y'all might want to switch some things y'all doing up in that house.
I ain't stop you. I was waiting on. I was letting you get it off, brother.
Your kid come home with McDonald's bag every day and go to sleep. Where's the workout? But he mad he ain't getting no playing time. But you ain't picked up. You know what? I digress. That's what they not gonna tell you though. Any thoughts?
Yeah.
Thoughts? Anyone?
I mean, I agree 1000%. Yeah. Now, do I, what I have said? Okay.
Exactly why I love this platform, so I can finally get some stuff off my chest that need to be said, bro. Parents need. It's a parent out here that needed to hear that. You know what? Maybe I've been holding my kid back.
I pay my money. What you mean he can't play? I pay my money. What are you talking about? I'm the first person to pay my money.
Coach Oz, why you not playing my kid? We didn't pay.
I'm not paid. $10 for him to play on this team, and you gonna sit here and tell me he can't play?
Because every time I call Web 72, he runs strong. Every time.
But you know that call out on Fortnite though. I'm gonna say it, but I mean, since we chiming in,
I bet you he know every TikTok dance on the phone.
Nigga got God comms on Call of Duty, though.
99 2K player.
Nigga can't be in position on defense, but never out of position on Call of Duty.
Probably got 1,000 followers on Instagram.
And this is why TikTok and social media is horrible. Because kids, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not. But there's some kids out here that got like millions of followers, but can't be on the right position on defense. But got millions of followers because of they can shoot the ball. They can shoot it from half court. But getting toasted on defense.
No, we ain't talking about defense no more. No, defense, what is that?
Ain't got a rebound in I don't know how long, but
it's bad.
2 million followers.
What are we talking about here? That's why you got 4 other people. They supposed to do that.
I'm finna get the cooking one this weekend. Don't worry.
They supposed to do that this weekend. They supposed to do that in the game. They got 4 people. We got 4 people.
I hope he bring the cameras with him because I'm finna get the cooking his ass this weekend. I ain't saying no names, but we know who I'm talking about. I hope he bring that camera. I hope TikTok and everybody else is there because it's getting fried this weekend, and that's on me.
Yeah, I don't. I completely agree. It's the parents' fault because I'm paying my money and my baby is the best player out here. What are we talking about?
Your baby can put the ball in the hole, but can't touch the line on these 16s. Come sit his ass down.
Come sit with me.
He has no integrity. I turned my back one time. He's taking shortcuts. What does that say about him as a person? Forget basketball for a second. Just for a second. Just for 1 second. Let's just drop the basketball aspect of this. And let's just put this same person who cannot be trusted to touch a line out into the real world. Guarantee you he doesn't last 2 weeks. He's going to jail. He finna steal something behind somebody's back. He finna do something janky. It's a wrap. How do we teach that at practice in 2 hours? I can't.
Yeah.
I have a question for y'all because y'all are currently coaching. How many of your players that may have gripes about minutes, not getting in the game, how many of them actually have came up to you and said, Coach, what can I do to get in the game? What am I not doing where I'm not getting in the game? Or what do I need to work on to get in? How many
Oh, that was hard. What was that?
How many players are actually doing this?
I think
are parents even asking their kids, have they talked to the coach before they approach you?
I think
like 2.
I think one. I think in my time of coaching, 1 or 2 have, but I think even less. To further your point, to even further push your point even further, maybe 1 or 2, but no parents have called me and said, "Hey, can I just come be a fly on the wall and watch practice and watch my son habits, watch my kid, just watch him, watch you tell him to do something and just let me watch his reactions to everybody." Let me just come. I'm not gonna say nothing in the practice. I just want to be a fly on the wall. Ask me how many have done that. 0.
Not 1.
There's the problem. I can tell the kid what he needs to fix all day. But if his habits are bad, his habits are bad. It doesn't help. I can even tell you your habits are bad. But if the way you living like contributes to those bad habits, how do you expect to come to basketball practice for 2 hours and cut those bad habits off? Like a light switch. You just want to cut the bad habits off just here. You think it worked just here and not outside of here? It go hand in hand. Basketball is a lifestyle, remember? It's how you live your life. What happened to the basketball is a lifestyle? Well, wasn't that the thing back? What happened to that?
No, bro.
But your life ain't just 2 hours on this court a day. Even if you go 2 hours a day, these kids ain't even going 2 hours a day. Even if you do go 2 hours a day, that's just 2 hours a day. You want to cut it on just that 2 hours? Or should you be living like that outside of that 2 hours?
Coach, why I gotta go more than 2 hours?
How do you, man, say?
Why, Coach? I'm getting better right now. I'm getting better in here. I don't need to get better outside of this.
And I'm glad you feel like you can come to Team Temple and get and feel like you getting better, feel like you're learning something. But whatever you're learning here, you should be reinforcing tomorrow when you leave here. So that the next time I see you and I say this, you know exactly what to do. I shouldn't have to repeat myself. Again, bad habit. I tell you something, you learn it here, you walk out of here and don't reinforce it. That's a bad habit. So where now when I come in, the coach is repeating himself. I'm reteaching. I'm wasting time.
I'm wasting time.
You are wasting my habits.
You are wasting my time.
Your lifestyle.
Why am I in here talking to you? And why is your parents going to other people telling them that I'm not playing you when you're not sitting here? Are you watching the practice?
No, I'll give you one better. I'll give you one I heard. Why am I hearing that y'all trying to go to another AAU company because you feel like you're not getting better here? I can tell you why. It's because I'm telling you about your habits and they ain't changing. So your game ain't changing.
Man. Why?
Your game look the same because your habits are the same.
We in practice, right? You sitting in practice. You're watching the practice. You're sitting here watching the practice. What have you not noticed that I've told your son to change what he's doing more than anybody else out here?
That's what I'm talking about. Parents, come to the practice. Sit down, watch your kid. Listen to the coach address your kid and then watch your kid after that. Even if your kid do it right the first time, see how many times he does it right after that. I guarantee about the third time, he back to doing the bad way. Because of his habit. It's a habit. It's just natural for me to go back to what I naturally do. And what I naturally do is bad. Nobody's reinforcing the good habits.
But how, Coach? I've been doing this like this all my life. I don't know what change is.
And therein lies the problem. If your parents was teaching you good habits before they put you into sports in the first place, you would begin sports with good habits. Therefore, by the time you got to me in high school, I don't have to fix that. Because they've been cultivated since you was in elementary school. But this is the stuff they don't want to tell you. This is the stuff they're not going to say. I'll be the one. Because I care about kids and I care about y'all's development. I'm saying y'all because I feel like I'm talking directly to y'all. I care about y'all's development. So if you want to see yourself be more successful, fix your habits. And not just on the court. It starts with off the court. You cannot fix on the court habits on the court. You got to fix bad habits off the court.
Keep going. I love it.
This is just wild to hear that players not even asking how to get better, what they can do to get in the game.
No, bro, they just pouting. They getting
That's
subbed out.
unheard of to me.
When I sub them out, I'm gonna show you what happens. When I sub them out for doing something wrong, here they go. Sit down.
Let me tell you a story.
And it's like,
back me on this. You're gonna remember this vividly. So I was coaching the tournament. First time ever coaching this team. I start a kid the very first game. I started. He played like 3 minutes. I'm like, nah, bro, come sit with me. He don't play the rest of the game. I will say he did not play the rest of the game. I will say
definitely.
So then the next game, I'm watching him warm up, bro. And it looks terrible. Like, it looks bad. And he's like pouting. He's moping around. He's sitting there. He didn't talk to me. No parent talked to me. None of this.
You're not ready to play.
He don't want to play no more.
Mm-hmm.
Now he don't want to play. So now I don't play you because now you're giving me no reason to put you in the game. You're not even giving me a reason to put you in the game. The next game, I find out he's not coming to us.
Yeah.
That caused us.
Yeah.
I sent out a group message before the tournament. This is me. I'm Coach Rand. I'll be coaching the team. Blah, blah, blah. We got the schedule. I sent all of that out.
Yeah.
So you have my number. You have a way to contact me. You can talk to me. I'm right in front of you after the game. And you take your son and you call the head of the program and the director of the program to tell me your kid ain't coming back because he deserved to be on a different team and he gonna play. Why? 2 weeks later, I see the same kid on a different team. We smack him by 30.
Yeah.
You want to know why? That kid was starting.
Yeah.
He was getting his minutes over there. He's shooting any shot he want to over there.
Mm-hmm.
They lose by.
Mm-hmm.
He just wanted that money.
So it's like, it does start with the parents because you're creating a child who can't even interact with conflict. He's upset. He's upset. Now he's running away from it.
Oh my God. Stop coddling these kids. Stop coddling these kids. I understand that as parents, we want to provide an environment for our child that is struggle free. We don't want our kids to struggle for nothing, but you are hurting that kid if you don't allow him to struggle. Then they want to expect him to go through adversity and succeed through it when a basketball game start or when some sports start or when life start. How? You ain't allowed him to navigate through some adversity, some struggle. Like, build that. They always told me the struggle builds character.
That is the word. Kids have no character now. The character is in their hands now. Who am I on this social media platform? That's who I am.
I can be I can be whoever I want to be on there.
I can be whoever. Not realizing, bro, the world don't it don't go through that phone, man. It don't. Kids don't want to work, bro. They're making 2 a days illegal.
Bro, that shit got us. It got us. That shit got us. Got the kid. It's got
be illegal. You can't do 2 a days in the summertime.
We can't.
Sorry, it's hot outside. You live in Texas.
It's just.
I think players, most importantly, need to understand that the body language speaks more volume than you think.
Oh my God, bro.
Because if I see somebody doing that in my warm up line, man, y'all might as well go back home.
Oh God.
Well,
you're not ready to play. And I don't need that type of cancerous type of energy on my team.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
I'm getting subbed out first 3 minutes. I'm right next to coach, talking timeouts. What I need to do, coach? What I'm doing wrong?
And let me take my point one step further before we get out of here, because we already an hour and 44 in. Let me take my point one step further. about bad habits. And I'm gonna take it all the way up to a high school senior. Let's say we got a high school senior. His habits on the court pretty good, right? To where it's got him to where it's like you could probably go D2. I could probably get you at a D2. Matter of fact, Kilgore College already been looking at him. Some other colleges been interested in him, right?
Damn, I'm on 4%. Keep going.
But check it. His bad habit is girls.
Oh.
Now we all have seen the likes of what's that show called? On Netflix with Coach Mo.
They had the football version first.
Yeah, they had the football one first, and then they had the basketball one.
It'll come to me.
I don't know why it's escaping my brain right now, but we all seen that show, and we all seen that on each one of them shows, whether it was football or basketball, and every season it was always one or two kids on that team that had that problem, that bad habit of girls. Either you had it and now you got a kid, which is why you at the D2 in the first. You see what I'm saying? You see how that bad habit of that off the court bad habit now affects you and your ability to go to a D1 college and be successful there. Because you had a bad habit of dealing with girls, now you got a kid. You got the bad habit of not getting to class on time. You can't never turn nothing in on time. That's why you at a D2. This is what I'm saying about how your off the court habits have everything to do with your success, whether you're getting playing time and wanting more, or you're not at the pinnacle you plan to be at. As far as I'm at a D2 and need to be at a D1, I'm at a D3 and want to be at a D1. These are all contributing factors. Your habits, how you live in your life. You got to evaluate that and be like, how I'm living my life and my habits really aiding to what I'm trying to be? Because you should always be practicing like you're at where you want to be already. If your goal is to be at a D1 and you're the starter on your high school team and you're that guy averaging 30, you should be approaching every practice like you at a D1 college, not taking stuff for granted, not going like you, because that's how the main guy on most teams gonna be anyway when they show up to practice. They chilling. They're not as I like to say, kind of rehearsing where they want to go. If you follow me, those are that's a part of habitual thought process, habitual acts. Like those are habits. If you don't break them habits, you're never gonna get off the bench. You're never gonna get more minutes. You're never gonna become the starter on that team. You're never gonna go from that sorry team and go to a powerhouse high school in your city. You're never gonna get from that powerhouse high school to a NAIA, a JUCO, a D3, a D2. When you get to that D2, you're not gonna get out of that D2. If you like it, it's a trickle down effect that if it ain't took care of from the get go, it's never gonna get nowhere. I don't care how good you are. And most of y'all that's listening to this ain't that good. So you kind of need to be doing everything to help you. I guarantee JoJo Tuckler ain't listening to this right now. Guarantee you Eli Ellis ain't listening to this right now. It's some regular high school kids you fighting to get off your bench. You fighting to get off the bench on your team. You listening to this. You're like, damn. It's apparent that your kid just came to you after practice today. He was irritable about how things was going. He been irritable. He been irritated. He been frustrated. He been mad. Think the coach don't like him. Mom, Dad, it's your fault. Stop leaving that kid out there to try to figure out what's going on.
Ooh.
They gotta figure out what the player gotta figure out what they want themselves, man. Like I said, you can't be out here wasting people's time. There's other people out here getting better while y'all sitting at home eating all this stuff or playing Fortnite. There's somebody getting better,
Crazy
taking their
part,
time.
as we speak, it's a kid right now on 2K, right now, on the phone, on 2K, chilling.
Talking to a chick on the phone,
Uh-huh.
scrolling TikTok, doing something, and it's another kid somewhere
Doing push-ups.
doing push-ups, doing sit-ups, getting
Yeah.
shots up.
On
Ain't no lights in the gym, but he's shooting around. It's some kid out there right now. He
or
can't
some
see
kid
nothing.
laying in the bed working on his form.
Arm
Laying
shooting.
down on his form.
It's a kid dribbling around the house, a tennis ball around the house right now.
Yeah.
But you can't do nothing. But you mad and think coach don't like you, and you mad you ain't getting no minutes, or you're not at the school you want to be at, or you're.
Or it's the kid who resting his body, sleep right now, because he got to get up at 5 in the morning. Because by 5:30, I'm in the gym, or I'm running, or I'm lifting weights.
I just got through working out, which is why I'm asleep now.
Yeah. Or, you know, it's it's just a different level of it's what you want to be as compared to what you're doing.
Because watch this. There's a world out there where there's a kid like this. Because I know one. This is why I'm saying this. He went to basketball practice today for school. Right after basketball practice, he got a protein shake and went right into AAU practice. Got out of AAU practice at 8:30 this evening. Went home, got something to eat, getting in the bed, and gonna get up to go work out in the morning. So he had 2 practices. Finna eat something, go to bed, get up, and go work out in the morning.
Yeah.
Making bar gas.
Yeah.
How bad do they want it, man?
But y'all on the
You
game.
can't want something more for somebody else, man. I need to figure out what y'all want. How bad do you want it?
Before you bother that coach, before you go get on that coach nerve, ask yourself, what do my habits look like? At the parent, ask yourself, what do my kid habits look like before I go asking this coach why my kid not playing? Before I go asking coach what I need to be doing, let me ask myself, what do my habits look like? Let me make sure my habits is right first. Then if I'm still not getting playtime, hey coach, what's going on? Let me make sure my habits are right. Just the things that I'm the coach the same shit. Okay, hey guys, if you're asking yourself, what do I know? How do I know what are good habits and bad habits? That same thing coach been griping at you to do for the past 3 weeks, the past month, the past 3 months. That same one thing he been asking you to do, that's a bad habit. Stop it. My gosh, bro. I'm sorry. I told you I had to get something off. I'm tired of hearing from kids. I'm tired of hearing from parents.
Oof.
Stop
Oof.
asking me and look in the mirror.
Oof.
Not just on the
Uh-uh.
court, off the court.
Habits off the court, I think, is most important than anything. That's the foundation right there.
We
You gotta
can
surround yourself around what you want, man.
come on, man. You want to
Them
be
girls
you want to be a
alone,
hooper, but you hanging around scrubs.
leave them girls alone. If you got a girl, make sure she helping you get to where you need to go.
If
Making
you
sure you hydrated, making sure you massage, making sure you stretched out,
making sure you get the treatment.
make
If
sure
you
you
guys
ate. Like, oh no,
go to treatment, bro. Like I know
Oh my
us.
God.
I know us. We have on-site muscle recovery, and it's kids that do not take advantage of it.
Go to treatment.
Go to treatment.
We can't even go to treatment.
No, bro. It's every time I show up to practice, it's the same 3 people getting treatment. It's the same 3 people. And then people play. Why the kids that's not playing not getting no treatment? Like, that's what you want. Like, but that's, bro.
Crazy even hearing that they got treatment at that age.
Bro, yeah, it's totally
The
different
resources
nowadays.
is wild, man.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Use, bro, break the bad habits. Break the bad habits. You want to know what you need to work on? Ask your coach, what are my bad habits? Don't ask him how my game look, coach. What my game look? What my game need to work on? What I need to work on? Don't ask me that. Come up to him and ask him, what are some of the bad habits that you see I'm doing that I need to work on that can, help me, be in a better position here, or help me gain some more minutes. Help me gain a couple more minutes. I just need a couple more. And that should be your
Go to
proving ground
practice
right
early.
there. That should be your
Go to
proving ground
practice
right there.
early. Get some shots up. Let the coaches see that you trying to help yourself. They gonna come over there and try to help you.
Man,
Coaches take notice of that. See who show up to the gym early. See who leave first. See who asking questions.
habits.
People ain't mind readers, man. Y'all gotta want to get better for yourself, man.
Habits. That's all I had. That's all I wanted to get off. This boy Randy done froze.
Zah. He was on 4% though.
Once he come back in here, we'll close out.
Hey man, my bad. My phone down.
Oh, you good, you good, you good. Just getting off my soapbox. Just hopping off my soapbox.
Okay, my bad. But no, I completely agree. But yeah, my shit gonna die again soon. So.
It's all good. We finna pack it up right now, man. Man, look, if it's one thing I know is if it's two things for certain and three things for sure. That's earn your greatness, man. God, bro, this boy done froze again. God, boy, shit. Hey, look, my boy shit then died, man. Look, be cool, elevate yourself, and earn your greatness, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Till the next time, man. We out. All right, that's cool.